Hey there, good looking. I invite you to join me in this unique strengthening workout. Listen, we are going to be targeting the legs and the arms. We'll superset between the two areas of the body so that we can really strengthen and really hit the muscle, but then also rest it before we hit it again. Now, for equipment, I recommend that you grab a pair of moderate weight dumbbells or that you consider are moderate weight for your arms as well as your legs. So they're going to be quite different, right? The arms are smaller muscles, and then the legs, well, they've got some of the most powerful muscles in the body. So I want you to have a couple of pairs of dumbbells so that we can really load up both areas effectively. Now, we will also, at the very end, be doing a special little triceps finisher because who the heck doesn't love burning out the triceps? I know, I knew you'd like that. Now, if you're watching this in real time, this is also a day 10 of our 12 days before Christmas challenge. All right, let's go get warmed up. All right, let's start warming up. We're gonna start with the hamstrings. I want you to just kick one leg out, and as you do, reach up, sweep it forward, bring the other leg out. Toe is up, we're hip hinging as we sweep the arms down. So we're not holding this as a stretch. That's not gonna get our hamstrings ready for the workout. Instead, we're moving dynamically through the range of motion here of the hip to hit the hammies. Hope you're having a great day. This is gonna be a fun workout. As mentioned, hitting legs and arms. Let's do one more here. Excellent. Feet hip width. Step it back to a lunge. You can take knee to ground if you're advanced, other leg, or just a slight knee bend if you have sensitive knees. Remember, with your lunge pattern, it's always a range of motion, and that's not going to be uncomfortable for the joint. Excellent. Now let's bring the arms in front. As we step back, I want you to rotate to that back leg. Great, other side. Again, my advanced people, our knees coming to the ground. We're staying solid in that front leg as we step up. Try not to wobble. Let's do one more each side. Last one. And standing on up, take it into an inhale, feet wide, exhale, grab onto the toes. Maybe you have to bend the knees to do that. Drop the hips all the way down if you're able to, but we want to keep those heels on the ground. So if you're unable to keep the heels on the ground, lift up a bit. Now press the triceps into the inside knee. Reach up with one arm, look up. Press the tricep inside knee, reach up other arm. Now both arms reach up, stand up, 3 more. Fingers under toes, sink down. Tricep presses into the ground as we lift that arm up on an angle. And then we lift both arms up in letter V and press up. 2 more. Both arms up. Last one. Both arms up. And release into that outer hip, soften the knee, mirror me, abduct away, warming up into the glutes, into the hip muscle, or what we call your gluteus medius. Try not to hold on to anything. I want you to find that balance. Knee is soft on that stabilizing leg. Let's aim for 4 more here. And 3, 2, 1. Other side. Bend away. Last 4. This is going to get the hips all ready so that our knees go in a nice position for our squats and lunges. 1 more. Beautiful. End of the mat. Everybody join me. Here we go. Knees bend. Walk into a high plank. Listen, there's going to be some of you that say, forget it, PJ, I don't want to do that. All right, I'm going to ignore that, and I'm going to ask you to give me one then. Give me one. But this is a great way to warm your total body up. We should be able to walk it out. So build with me. Sink it into a deep squat. Walk forward, wrists under shoulders, walk back. Let's do 1 more. There are people in my community that have never been able to do this, and now they are powering out like Spider-Man on the mat. And release, shake it out. All right, grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna start out with a stutter lunge. We will need both sets of dumbbells close by, as mentioned. Both areas of our body are gonna take quite different amount of weight to fatigue, so I really want you to switch out so that you hit the right weight. Let's get the dumbbell. All right, in your right hand, okay? Hands on hips, you're gonna give me a stutter lunge, so back, stutter, back, hip, good, do it again. So it's stutter or a quarter lunge and back. Here's the side view. 1, 2, again, you take that knee as deep as it feels comfortable for you. Upper body is quiet. We take a half a step, then a full step. When we do that half a step, what do? We do a little mini lunge. When we do that big step back, what do? A bigger lunge if our knees let us. You can also do this with no weight, right? That's a nice, easy way to unload and decrease the intensity for the legs. And release. All right, now grab a lighter weight for that right arm. Okay, stagger the stance. So it's that whatever arm you had that dumbbell in is that same arm. Elbow up and kick back. Kick back. So working now the triceps while the legs recover. When we kick back, we want to fully extend our arm and then just bring it down until the wrist is just slightly in front of the elbow joint. We're not swinging, we're not moving the shoulder. Other hand's gonna rest on that front thigh. Woo! And then the last 10 seconds, we're gonna pulse. Now 45 seconds of work is a lot for this little muscle, so if your arm's starting to burn, good, you're right where I want you. All right, let's kick out here and pulse it. Little, tiny pulses. Then we go to the other side for stutter lunge in 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, stutter lunge. Other hand, feet hip width. So what do we want? We want half a lunge, full lunge, feet hip width. Let's do it. Half a lunge, full lunge. Good. This is the side so you can see my working leg. So that leg that's stepping back, that's the arm that we're holding onto the dumbbell. And then we'll switch out to your lighter dumbbell for the tricep kicks when that timer goes. I'm burping up hummus. Sorry, too much information. Another hand. I had lunch a couple hours ago and hummus isn't sitting there. All right, hinge forward. Let's support ourselves on that front leg. Bring the elbow up. So elbow and shoulder aligned and kick back. So, learn from my mistake. Don't have hummus before workout. Even 2 hours before workout. Just needs a little longer, I think, to digest. Hummus is one of the staples I have in my fridge for the days or for times when I don't prep and I'm not really ready. Right? Hummus can go on toast. It can go with veggies, eggs. Super easy. Another thing is avocado I always have. And eggs I always have. You can always make something with those, right? All right, let's pulse it. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Woo. All right, now grab the other moderate or the lighter of the moderate for your arms. I want you to go wide with your stance, toes turned out. Bring the arms in front for me. Now let's squat down and hold the squat. Good. If you can, elbows are going to rest on the inside of the thighs. Give me a curl and then stand. So really sink down low, you advanced people. All right. As mentioned, your goal is to try to get those elbows to rest on the inside of your legs, kind of like a preacher curl bench. Now the knees are going to track with that second toe and chest is going to stay lifted. We're not rounding the back. We're getting down here, by the grace of our legs. Now, when we've completed this, we're gonna go through all of that one more time and then move on. Whew, this is firing everything up. And release. All right, so we want that stutter lunge. Okay, we are gonna start with that right arm. So just mirror me, feet hip width, right leg goes back a half a step, give me a lunge. Now full step, full lunge. Do it again. Here's the side view. 1, 2, good. 1, 2. And the other staple I have in my house is takeout menu to local pizza joint. That's another staple for those weekend nights that you don't meal plan. Actually, we have an awesome pizza joint here, local owned, not a franchise. And they make cauliflower crust pizza. Now, I'm not one of those low carb people, but pizza can really make you feel bloated. And man, they make a good crust with the cauliflower. Whew, time. All right, now that same hand, give me a kick back. However, I think there's like a pound of cheese in it. Maybe that's why it's so darn good. Hinge forward, hold on the thigh, arm is up, let's go. Extend and release. Of course, nothing beats pizza from Naples, Italy. Ooh, baby, that's good pizza. Very simple. All right, you ready to pulse? Of course you are. Come on, extend and let's go. So pulse just means we do a little micro bend of the elbow and then we extend. Woo, constant tension on that tricep. We switch it up in 3 and 2 and 1. Woo, yes. That's fun, huh? All right, dumbbell on the other hand, stutter lunge, other side, feet hip width, nice and tall in the spine. Brace through that core, step it back, lunge, full back. I wish I had, well, maybe I'll show video afterwards if they're still around. The hound dogs are around just off camera watching. Woo! All right, here we go. We're gonna kick back. So, same arm, stagger the stance, lean onto that front thigh to help out the low back, pull the elbow up and kick back. Are you breathing? I just thought I'd check. Make sure that back of the upper arm is parallel to your ceiling too. Couple more reps and then let's pulse it. Right here, come on out and little pulse. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, grab the partner to that. We go wide for our sumo squat. So feet wider than shoulders, and then we're gonna turn the toes out so the knees and toes track in the same direction when we bend. Arms in front, squat as low as you can. See if we can get those elbows inside of the thighs, but the spine is neutral. So keep that chest lifted. I want you to look up a bit, maybe where the ceiling and the wall meet. That might help you out. Now we're moving on to a new circuit after this. And we'll just need that one moderate for the legs for the first move. 2 more here. Let's do 1 more. All right, so again, find what's going to fatigue the legs. Mirror me. You're going to take your heel off the floor here, put all the weight into this one leg here, sit down as deep as you can. If you can come all the way, go for it and drive up. So we're trying to load up this one leg, and this is kickstand there for a little bit of support and to help yourself out. But we're trying to put all of the strength in here. Dumbbell held close to the body. Breathe out when we press up. Kickstand squat. So I'm right off my heel. It's staggered behind me slightly on this right foot. Let's go 1 more. All right, now grab the dumbbells. I don't get the arms. 2 different moves for the biceps. Palms will face you. Let's curl the hands to the shoulders. This is called a hammer curl. Lower down. Now hands to me, turning the pinky slightly away, back to hammer. So we're going to alternate between the 2 lifts. Breathing out as we lift, lowering slowly, not letting momentum take over. Feet are apart, knees soft. And now let's draw that belly button in, protecting that spine and keeping us really strong in the trunk. Halfway there, we've got the kickstand squat, other side coming up. Again, we want to make sure that you have heavy enough weight that's fatiguing the front of your arm right now, your biceps. Yeah? All right, if not, push pause, go grab some heavier dumbbells. If you don't have heavier dumbbells, if you're doing this in real time, ask Santa Claus. Here we go, heel up, offset squat, putting all the weight now in that other leg. Here's a funny story. Our Over 50 Fitness Over 50 Fitness Facebook community, which by the way, they rock. They're so much fun. One of the subscribers asked for heavier, I think it was a 15-pound dumbbell for her birthday. And her husband doesn't lift, so he didn't know that he should buy them in pairs. So he bought her just one 15-pound dumbbell. Happy birthday. Oh, bless his heart. He tried. Time. All right, now you have an option. You can hold on to this heavy. All right, do the press and the tricep extension and press, or go into both dumbbells, which might be a little harder, especially for the triceps. So stagger your stance. You find what's going to work for you. Shoulder press, tricep extend, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Core tight. Breathe. So maybe she's getting the other 15-pound for Christmas. So a little shoulder action here, and then double action for the triceps, because the triceps assist on this, and now they're the main mover on this part of the motion. 1 more. All right, now take the dumbbells that you consider are for your arms, even though we are going to do a leg exercise. Now follow me. You're going to step out for a side lunge. Dumbbell's going to come to each side of the calf, come up, clean them, lower, down. So when we clean the dumbbells, we hip hinge and we use the hips to get the dumbbells up there. So it's not a bicep curl, it's a hinge. And then we lower the weights, plant that foot. So we're catching the dumbbells under the shoulders with a little squat. We've been doing variations of cleans if you've joined me for these 12 days. They're a great functional move, and they're going to get into your biceps, into your shoulders, into your hips, and into your core. Last one. All right, so let's take it to the top. Kickstand squat. So again, just mirror me. We're going to kickstand that leg. Okay, put as much weight as we can in this working leg. Take it down deep. You can, all the way. You don't have to. You play around with it. Or maybe you want to aim for all the way down. Try it with body weight only. This is our last round. And we'll move into a little finisher, and then you're done. Our hammer curl combo coming up in a couple of reps here. Let's do one more. And release. Now let's switch out the weights. Picking up weights, remember, square your body, use your arms, press up with your legs. Sorry, use your legs, not your arms. All right, so feet hip width. Pull that belly button in. Hammer curl. Now, bicep curl. When we do the bicep, we are rotating that pinky away. Breathe out, slow and controlled. Let's do one more of each. All right, kickstand squat, other leg. So we're gonna bring that leg slightly behind us, and it's just a tad wider than hip width. Keep that dumbbell close to the body, abs engaged, come down, press up, really trying to push through that leg, through that heel. Great, now pull the shoulder blades together. I don't want you rounding that upper back. Sometimes we forget about all the other areas of the body as we're trying to, just squat. But I need you to do a quick check. Make sure everything's feeling good, in alignment, and then let your breathing. When I come up, I really push through my heel. All right, in fact, my toes, I kind of can wiggle them in my shoe there. That's how much weight I got on the heel. Last one, and dumbbell down. Okay, so you can hold the one dumbbell, start here and do the press behind the head and lower, or double dumbbell. Abs engaged, stagger that stance, hands here, press, drop them back. Knees are soft. All right, let's do one more. All right, we want the lighter. Unless you really get the move, then please load it up for this. Side lunge to clean, arms down by your side. Now I want you to mirror me. We're gonna step out in this direction. 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells frame the calf up, hip hinge. Get the dumbbells, scoot underneath them. Feet hip width, hip hinge, scoot under. Good. You know what? If you're not perfect at it and this is a new move for you, don't stress. The more you exercise, the more you'll be able to pick up new movement patterns. Unfortunately, as adults, we don't like being amateurs at anything, do we? Children fail all the time and don't care. They just keep going and then they learn. For some reason, we place really high expectations on ourselves as we get older. So don't worry, you'll get it. And release. All right, grab a quick sip of water. We're going to finish off with that tricep finisher I was telling you about. So we're performing skull crushers in a ladder. If you have no idea what the heck I'm talking about, that's pretty awesome because ignorance is bliss. So let me quickly demo what a skull crusher is, and then we'll go. We're on the mat, so the back is nice and supported. Arms are up. Now this is a skull crusher with 2 dumbbells. We have wrists, elbows, shoulders in line, and then dumbbells come down beside the ears, touch my mat, and press up to straighten arm. That's 1 rep. If you prefer, and you may have to drop down halfway through, you can hold on to your dumbbell in each hand. Now the post is coming towards the forehead, hence the name of the exercise, skull crusher, and straightening. So let's get set up. On the mat, knees are bent, nice and comfy in the lower body. Extend those arms. Wrists are straight. Wrist, elbow, shoulder in line. Now, let's do 10 of these. Ready? Go. 1. Breathe out, press up. 2. Let's go on my count, okay? 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Don't go anywhere. Now we're going to do 9. I'm counting backwards now. Here we go. 9. You see where we're going with this? 8. Breathe out as you extend. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold them up for breath. All right, we have 8. Go. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Rest it here. Woo, getting a little burny. Let's go for 7. Go. 7. Breathe. 6. Elbows over shoulders. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Breathe. All right. 6. Go. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Breathe, pause. Here we go. Number 5. Go. 5. 4. 3. 2. Watch your head. And 1. I almost nailed myself. All right, let's do 4. Smiles on. We're almost there. 4. This is the easy part now. 3. 2. 1. Mini breather. Now we got 3. Go 3. 2. 1. All right, let's do 2. Go 1 and 2. Mini breather and 1 rep. Whoo, baby, and we are done. Holy moly. That was my tricep finisher. Extend the arms overhead, extend the legs, give the body total body stretch here, reaching it, fingertips to toes. Oh, it feels good. Now let's come into a seated position. You can be cross-legged on your knees or maybe even seated in a chair. Take your arm behind the head, give it a little nudge down. Holy triceps. Now, if you're able to, I really want you to sit up tall. So lift the chest. Think of a string right at the sternum, and that string's pulling you straight up. Now lean away. Oh, wow. Great job, you guys. Thank you so much, especially if you are doing this in real time and you've been a part of the challenge. Whew. Shake it out. Let's do the other arm. A little lean, and again, we want to lift and then lean. Release, mirror me. Take this leg out, just out to your side. Bring the other one in. Slide this hand on the inside of the thigh. Reach the arm up and over. Good. Side body stretch. You shouldn't be doing a lot of lateral flexion. You'll just limit your range of motion. Try to open up the chest as well, so we're not pointed to the ground. We're actually up towards the ceiling more. And now let's bring that hand so it sits right behind that hip. Push the hips forward. Sweep this other arm up and over the ear. Once again, opening the chest up. Breathe. And sweep down, other side. Bring the arm inside the leg. Reach this arm up and over, opening the chest, reaching over the ear. Maybe your gaze is up to the ceiling. Hand comes down towards the bum, or push the hips up. Come on to the end of inside leg, inside foot. Reach the arm up over the ear. Gaze up to the ceiling, opening the chest to the ceiling as well. Couple of breaths here. Release. Final stretch for the hip flexors. Left knee on the ground, right leg out. Extend, pressing forward. Tucking the tailbone under, squeezing that glute, and let's stretch those triceps again. In this position, same way, and then lean away. Sometimes it's hard to get a good stretch after a pump like we had. So we finished the move, the triceps were engorged with blood. Sounds gross, but that's what's happening, that's the pump. And then I asked you to stretch. So you might not have gotten in a great stretch, whereas now they've settled down, you might be able to walk that hand further down the back. Good job. Let's do the other side. Again, first thing is first is we want to give me that little anterior tilt, that little tailbone tuck. Squeeze that glute, bring the arm up and over, lean away, reaching and looking up. And release. You did it! Thank you so much for joining me. Hey, listen, you can help this video out if you're here on YouTube by clicking that thumbs up button. It helps us get recognized by the old YouTube algorithm. Now, if you're watching this ads-free on Over 50 Fitness or on YouTube, wherever you're watching, drop a comment down below. I want to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next workout. Bye! Okay, so this is my view when I'm working out. This is what I see. Lots of lights. That's the workout. I write it on a board. You think I remember all this? Absolutely not. Even when I have it written down, I still can screw it up. There's our timer that makes the sound. But my favorite part of this room is this guy right here. Look at him. This is my German Shepherd, George. And he's loving life right now. And then my baby girl, Bella. She's not so baby, she's 12. She's around the curtain here on her bed. And she likes to sleep with her head on the floor and her body on the mattress. Must be comfortable. Let's get to her face, hey? There she is. Hi, baby girl. Say hi to everyone on YouTube and Over 50 Fitness. Say, keep lifting, everyone. Don't stop. Yes, we are going to strengthen the legs and then the arms, and we're going to alternate between the two areas of Hey there, good looking. I invite me. Wow. Now listen, for equipment, I recommend moderate weight dumbbells that you consider moderate for your arms, and then moderate to heavy for what you consider are your legs. Did that? I have a feeling that made sense, and then I started to second guess myself, and then I lost it. Yeah, you witnessed it all, didn't you? Hey there, good looking. I invite you to join me in this. Oh, wow. I'm like running all my words together like a 12-year-old girl. Boom. Nothing against 12-year-olds, but you guys talk really fast.